Wayne's World. Party time, excellence.
One cannot truly grab the brisket until they master the art of brisket.
Yeah, this podcast
Sounds like some
sucks.
gatekeeping.
Until they master it.
You can't even
So
appreciate
Why
it.
didn't y'all
until you
look that
master
other
it.
guy's pot? No, I can't. We're not talking about that.
I wish we could say the word brisket twice. If you'd end it with like
Jacoby Brisket
the
eats
wood
brisket.
or the barbecue or something, like I think.
Let's do it again.
Yeah,
Do it again.
do it. I'll do it
You
live.
cannot appreciate the smoke until you've mastered the brisket.
One cannot. Now, see, I messed up.
Sorry,
Like,
James.
We're all staring at
We're-
you. You're on the spot. Just,
we're
just
not-
perform.
We're not going to cut any of this out. It's
I'm
gonna
about to go take a leak. So do you need me to be here? Or?
No, go take it.
All right.
I feel like Aldan could give us a good wisdom right here.
I'll beat some.
Aldanisms.
What?
Yours?
Alden Wisdoms?
Yeah, Aldan.
I'm about to
wisdom.
go give you an Alden Wisdom.
Do you know when you hear that beer just crack on when it's time to get ready for grabbing the brisket podcast? I love it.
Yes,
Sound
yes.
effects. Hey, this is grabbing the brisket mini episode, and we're going to try to make it a mini episode. So bear with us, stay with us.
What constitutes a mini?
It's about 4 inches,
Well, I've known that for 38 years.
Okay.
right?
All right.
What constitutes a mini episode?
It could be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half.
Well, you can't do that with 4 inches.
About 40 minutes.
I watched that TikTok. God, I gotta get off TikTok. I mean, anybody out there that is over the age of, I'll say 40, that has not gotten on TikTok and just thumbed through the videos. I mean, you'll find yourself like an hour later, like, oh crap, I gotta get off this. This is just,
Yeah.
And fired.
well, you don't do it at work.
Hey.
Whoa, party foul. But
Look, TikTok looking for me, I guess. I don't know.
so one of the videos I saw, somebody was doing like it was like a if you take a pair of headphones, put it on your head, and you would take the end of the cord, and you stick it in your pants. And once you stick it in your pants, it would play the song that best describes you. And then the video of this dude doing it, he sticks it in, and all of a sudden Alan Jackson is like, "It's all right to be little bitty." I was like, holy shit.
That was great.
He immediately jerks the headquarters.
Get that out of here.
It's a Rob song. What's going on here? I saw that. It was
I had to
awesome,
quit.
man.
I was like, I'm just done for the day. That's whatever. So,
That's very cool.
hey,
Some people are just too fucking clever, man.
Yeah.
And immediately clever.
right?
Like
Yeah.
when something goes down, like the memes that come out, dude, it's like, how are you guys just so... Are you sitting on content, just waiting for something to happen?
They're
And
just
they're like, boom, as soon as it happens, like,
Creative
boom.
people.
They're just
If you
creative.
spend-
They're
They are.
talented.
if you spend all day just thinking of to be funny, I'm pretty sure you what it is. You just keep flowing, right? You have
Right.
an idea. You have an idea. I have an idea. We keep going back and forth, and then you see like, okay, this could work.
And then
Now
when
we're
it does,
doing-
when the situation comes
Yeah.
up, you're like, boom, nail it.
There
You
it
gotta-
is.
And then you got to hit it immediately to be the first one.
Yeah,
Correct.
You don't want to be the second one.
Yeah, it can't be the second one.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. Let's be honest. We don't want to be memed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to live on forever. I did see like I guess it was a meme, where are they now type deal. Mm-hmm. That was pretty interesting to see some of these like really famous memes that we've seen in the past and what they're doing nowadays.
Yeah, I see it, but a bunch. Some of those people are kids, like
Right.
Well, they were
infants.
kids. Yeah.
They were kids,
Yeah.
and like where are you at? Yeah, for sure. But I don't want to be memed. I don't.
I'm okay with it. It's fine.
Meme is like the meme is like the older generation of being like posterized.
Posterized, yeah.
Yeah.
I just kid myself.
Nobody wanted to be posterized.
Except now you make money on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I'm making the video, yeah, whatever. I'm fine with it.
Oh, by the way, for everybody listening, John is not here today.
John's not here. Hey,
He's
John's
not
not-
just being super quiet.
Hey,
He's not here.
Hey, John. So you
say
know,
hello, John.
You're no, John. Seriously, say hello.
John is here. He's right there.
You know what's so funny, John? Your job's not that hard. We can press buttons too. bro. Actually, if you'll listen to the first one that we put out, well, not the first one, but if
Yeah,
you listen to
hopefully
the-
last week's episode is not too
we butchered it.
disturbing for people
I feel
out there.
bad.
So
I would love to have
we
her back
apologize.
on.
I agree 100%, man. I think she needs to be back on.
Yeah, she was
Only
very
'cause
cool.
There was a lot of technical shit going on, but
Stupid
you know,
John.
yeah,
gotta
that's
go to
some
work.
bitch. But
Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, John, why are you flying all the time? What are you doing?
and then I guarantee you, he's the one that unplugged all this shit.
Yeah, he is. You know, and he's like, oh, it didn't work. Well, I guess I should be here. You want to tell you what John's doing? I know the game John's playing right now. He's going out of town and he's working, so he has to come home and do laundry.
yeah.
That's what it is.
But you know what he's doing right
he
now?
doesn't want to do laundry.
You know what he's doing right now? He's in a goddamn hotel getting room service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably sent his
what
laundry
time is it
down.
right now? Yeah.
He probably sent his own laundry down to the things like, do my laundry and bring me some dinner.
He
Right?
definitely he snugged it. He probably ordered like the giant cheeseburger,
Yeah.
extra bacon, double, quarter, triple pound,
Yeah, he probably did.
loaded fries. It's just like, yeah, no, I'll take that. Definitely ordered up like some type of craft beer.
Bring it on a cart.
Yeah.
Can I have my IPA
Chase
in a
all-
chalice?
Exactly. Chase all that down. Just boom, tucked in, pull the covers up. AC set to like -5, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it's
right.
snowing in the room, and you got
As soon
like
as he gets there, he turns it all the way down and it leaves. That's a pro move right there. What you do is you go to your room, drop your bags, turn the AC off, right? I mean, or turn the AC on
Down.
all the way down as far as you can go. Leave the room, go straight to the bar, right? By the time you have a few drinks, get back up,
It's fucking freezing.
eat your meal,
It's freezing. To me.
pass out. Oh, I love that move.
Yeah.
I'm a pro at that.
fucking-
anybody else
it's an
go in
igloo
there,
in that son of a bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anybody else go into the bathroom and just like turn on the shower to hot and just let it go for like an hour or so?
No, I just get in
Test
that
out the
hot.
hot
I get in
water.
that hot ass
No.
water.
No,
I'm just-
why would
I'm kidding.
You're wasting water.
no, I don't do that.
Or you're wasting the air, right? I did
No.
see
No, you're not wasting air, James.
very side story
Where does he
related
come
to
from?
the
Where
environment.
did he come from? Did you waste the air?
Same place you came from.
It's these
Yeah.
it's these maple beers that
Live
I'm
in a
drinking right
bubble.
here. But I did read about the greenhouse gases that these indoor pot farms are creating that is starting to become a problem.
Yeah, right, James.
I'm not kidding.
No, it's not. It's not a problem. It's grass, dude.
Well, it's
Ass, grass, or cash.
a lot of people are growing indoors, and we're talking like major
Yep.
big facilities,
Yep.
as opposed to growing outdoors because we'll just say Midwest.
Where'd you grow
Per
up
se.
at? In the house or in the fucking lawn?
I grew up indoors.
They have the heat
We
lamps.
grew up indoors.
They have the,
That's right.
Well, it's the heat lamps, like Jan's
they
saying.
have
Like
the lamps. They have
they're
the grow
creating
lamps,
an
grow
environment that you go to California, you go to Oregon, all this stuff like that. They have a great environment to growing pot outdoors. You move to Midwest area where you have like droughts, you have heat, you have all that type of stuff.
Oh, you talking about something? Okay.
They have to pull that shit indoors. Now you're like heat lamps. Now you're burning a shit ton of electricity. Now you're burning like whatever. Anyways, not to go off into a tangent. I just saw that like weed is like creating like a big greenhouse thing. So we might just have to get rid of weed for everybody.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you like
Well,
this.
James,
So
I
actually,
I'm-
I don't want to tell you like this because I know my electric bill wasn't as bad as y'all's was.
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna go into this story. Let's move on.
yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with it, James. I'm waiting for it to come to Texas, only so I can start my lifelong dream project of being a weed producer.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just going to be growing weed, selling it. A little barbecue stand outside. A couple of cows, some methane
Yeah.
gas going. That's I'm all about
Some
it.
red stripe,
Red stripe,
all
Yep.
that good stuff.
Yep.
Some
little island vibe.
sure.
Yeah.
I did see really quick. I did see Jim Belushi
Ooh, nice.
is growing his own marijuana now. He has a company that they're starting to produce. So, and I think it's on Discovery Channel that you can watch the whole process go down. Like, okay, great,
Yeah.
but
Is he?
Was that a plug?
It was not a plug. But
Are you sure?
I did see that, and I only saw that because I was doing a little research on the Moonshiners
Is that a
barbecue show that they have now called the Moonshiner Smoke Ring. Which, I don't know.
They're
I
growing
watched the
illegal
first
pot?
episode. No.
Oh,
They make moonshine.
Okay.
And they've turned it into a barbecue competition.
about the spirits they're brewing.
No.
It's a barbecue competition.
It's a barbecue competition. They did trailers of
Lost
using the moonshine in with recipes of barbecue.
Oh, the sauces,
The sauces,
yeah,
the
some
cooking, whatever.
marinades,
But yeah,
sure.
it's Moonshiners Smoke Ring, and it's about a competition going throughout North Carolina, and that they didn't get close to Texas. I don't know what they're thinking, but
Nobody wants to come
trying
to
to find
Texas.
these pit masters and people that cook phenomenal barbecue. So I watched the premiere last night, and it was okay.
Would you let somebody come over here and tell you to start using moonshine in your barbecue?
What did they get?
What?
I would
Yes.
take some moonshine
I would
for
do
sure.
it. I would drink
Oh,
the
a drink?
moonshine.
I'm saying in your barbecue.
Yes, I would infuse it. I would do a moonshine, apple pie moonshine in my barbecue sauce.
Like a
right?
glaze in the
Yeah.
ribs.
Reduce it down. I'd put it in everything. I'd be drinking it.
So, I mean, it's a new show that's popping up, so I thought it was like
So
pretty.
if this doesn't seem like it should be new, right?
Yeah.
I mean, why is it new now? I guess that's what I'm getting at.
I think it's new for these guys, these moonshiner guys. I don't know if you've watched the Discovery Channel. These moonshiners have been on there
Yeah,
for
but I like Shark Week. And
quite some time. To where this dude Tigger, or
Oh, I think I've seen that. Like
You know what I'm talking
Appalachian Trail.
yeah,
moonshiner
they're
kinda guy.
they're
Yeah,
back in their
okay.
backyard in the woods. They're brewing these moonshines, and
Stills, right?
the stills, and so that has kind of progressed into a almost like chopped light series,
Yeah.
Right.
to where they're doing barbecue.
Can you
moonshine.
imagine? Can you imagine you're out there brewing, right? And you have this big production going on, similar to what they had when we're interviewing the people from the Netflix series, right? And all of a sudden, well, here we have the Texas Alcohol Beverage Control, but you have the ATF alcohol. It's the
Alcohol, tobacco, firearms.
TABC.
yeah. So you have them showing up raiding this production thing.
Yeah,
you're
ATF.
all going to jail, mother. Get down on the ground, right? You're like making illegal shines and whatever else. I would love to. To me, that'd be almost like a parody, right?
It's almost like
somebody getting shot.
Does both of them go together?
I
I
don't know.
know.
Yeah, they do. Hey,
Yeah, honestly,
I mean,
I
I
don't
without a
know.
doubt, moonshine and barbecue definitely go together. Yeah, bourbon and
Well, that
anything
shit's been
alcohol.
going down
Yeah.
for centuries.
Yeah.
Brewing your own alcohol and eating barbecue.
Yeah, I want to brew some alcohol.
Yeah, without a doubt, for sure.
But do you marry it? Do you pair it?
Together.
Not a lot of
We
people
already
do
know.
that.
Listen, we already know what pairing's like. We just paired our chili over at Backfish.
This is true.
Now we're professionals.
We got the honey. What was it? The honey. 100%.
100%.
100%.
That beat.
So, John, if you're listening, obviously you're listening when you're editing this
John,
video.
if you can hear this,
Reach out to the Moonshiners and see
Yeah.
if they want to get onto the show and discuss a little bit about their barbecue.
well,
So the first episode
John.
centralized around the whole hog.
Oh, okay.
You had two guys competing it against each other. One of them opted for none of them injected, which I thought was weird.
Did they build their own pits? Like Rodney Scott style?
They
with
they
silver
did not build their pits. It was already like pre-manufactured
It's already there?
pits
Gotcha. Okay.
on a trailer. So basically, lit the lid. I don't know if they brought their own trailers
Throw
or
the coals
whatever.
in. Yeah.
So they had their different charcoals and different woods that they were using. One was like maybe a North Carolinian,
Carolinian,
and
yeah.
one was the South. So I guess there's different like little flavor profiles that those guys. One guy was like dumping all the rub, all the seasoning, all over this hog, just like whatever you could see. And then
His tasted the best, probably.
then the other one went with I'm just taking kosher salt and dumping it on like the spine of the hog.
He didn't win.
He did not win.
He did not win.
Woo!
I'll tell you right now, that boy didn't win.
I would imagine the guy that won Or, I mean, is it a guy or a team?
It was the person that
team.
put all the seasoning on.
Yeah.
It's like a long cook. You're not.
Yeah, but those guys are building their own deals and having chicken wires and putting
And
the fucking whole
they
hog
did the
on that
flip,
thing
okay,
and
yeah,
doing
all
all
that
that
stuff.
shit.
It is. But, so it's very similar to what a
Like
pork,
Rodney Scott would do.
well, a pork butt, right?
Yeah.
Cooking a pork butt. We take a pork butt and then we shred it, right? What happens when you shred it? Like a lot of that seasoning you have
It
that goes
all goes
around
together,
it,
yeah.
it's mixed in there, but it's not
Yeah.
the same, right? You're
Well-
taking that whole hog, and chances are you're still going to pull it. You're going to pull it off, and you're going to
all
shred
together,
that.
yeah.
Shred
Well,
that meat.
well, the
together.
one guy, so they had two different styles. So the one that did the salt, I think he did a mop,
Okay, he was
on
really
the
sort of-
outside.
Yeah.
but I think it was a little too not really too late. I think it was flavorful. But what he did was different versus the other guy. The one that lost, he took the loin, rib meat, belly, everything, and mixed them all together, and chopped them up
chopped
like
it up?
mincemeat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
And then he served in like a little crackling on the side. He had the mincemeat of all the whatever, and then
You say minced meat, and that's just some English thing that they're doing over there, right?
I say
It's
mincemeat
got
because
raisins.
Some potted.
that's the word
potted
they
meat.
referenced on the show.
Yeah.
This is what Rodney Scott does. Everything's
No.
pulled
Well,
together. yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
but he'll pull off his sections of money meat that you're going to get on that hog, and he'll
Well,
slice
I
that
think
up.
what these
probably.
other guys did was they did similar. Like they had this sandwich that was whatever, but it wasn't all like chopped up. Like very, you could see bits of
textured.
of the belly meat, the string. You could see bits of chunks of the ham, this and that, and that was all sitting on a sandwich or whatever, where they can get in there. And if you wanted to pull off a piece of meat of the belly, you can taste it. And one of the guys like, I love the texture of this meat. I love the texture of this meat. The other guy, it was just all chopped up into one, to where it was like super fine little
Yeah.
bits.
What's it called again, James?
Moonshiner's
No,
smoke ring.
The meat. It's
Mincemeat?
minced meat.
Minced meat. You minced it too long.
Well, can we talk about
Coffee grinder.
Can we talk about people who did win barbecue? And I'm talking about James and his brisket this past weekend.
Yeah, we won't go too long into that, but do we have an hour? I'm just kidding.
I think you've talked about it too long on that already.
Yeah.
I did brisket, I did ribs, I did chicken. I think the ribs
I did ribs.
were the worst.
Your ribs were not.
My ribs,
Yeah, your ribs were not as good.
correct.
They
They
weren't
weren't
good as my ribs.
flavor wise. They were pretty good, but they weren't really pull off the bone type
Yeah.
deals. They're not really kind of like how I like it or whatever. But the brisket, the
Yeah.
chicken was on point. I mean, I thought.
I thought chicken was some of the best chicken you've made. To be honest with you.
Yeah, and check out the website, check out the TikTok because we posted a video of it, and you guys are interested in finding out what we did. Just shoot us a message, and we'll give you little pointers.
Without a doubt. Yeah, the brisket. Let's talk about the brisket for a second. Brisket, I do agree with Matt. I thought it was a really, really good brisket. I cut him up, a lot of it up. And that fatty, the fatty side, would you call that a tri-tip side, James?
I would not call it a tri-tip side.
Okay.
We learned about this a little bit. And I'm not putting anybody on blast or anything like that.
I know
but
what I'm talking about, but let's
there-
not bash people.
There's a flat and then there's a point. And the tri-tip muscle is a total separate
It's
part.
totally different piece of meat.
Of the cow.
Listen, I say this because I'm kidding around. I listened to a podcast the other day where a guy references the flat and the tri-tip. He said there's three
Yeah.
muscles that run together to make up the tri-tip and the point, and whatever. I was like, oh my god, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm just laughing because listen.
Yeah, he was talking
doesn't.
about making the burnt ends out of the tri-tip.
Right.
Wait, what?
Right.
What are you talking about?
You're not overcooking that thing. You're running that thing about 145 degrees, 140. But yeah, but I gave Matt a piece of the point, and you're like, took one bite. I saw your eyes close for a second. You're like, James, I think this is the best brisket you ever made.
Yeah.
That,
It's like-
that you've had.
Well, it's
You know what I mean?
it's yeah, top three, and the only reason I say top three is because I'm sure that there was some other ones that were great that could have easily just been like the best brisket ever. And I think part of that might be too because we've been trying like different flavors, and we've been trying to go out there with different things. And I think this was the first one I've had in a long time. It's like this is just back to center,
back to the
this
original.
This is back to
we get a lot of rubs
yeah.
to try, so we're like, okay, let's try a brisket with this. So we went back to the OG, the original
Yep.
rubs and method, and I thought it was good, and
I thought it was good too.
Appreciate it.
It shined, but your ribs, man, they were less desirable.
they were lacking.
They were a lot lacking, and it wasn't the sauce wasn't the seasoning. I think it's more of like an execution thing. Once you had wrapped, you threw them on the Weber versus throwing them back on the pit. A little inconsistency.
Yeah, I
on
thought the Weber was a little bit hotter.
Yeah.
And apparently there wasn't enough coals, and it just died down.
Yep.
And I think when I checked it, it was like about 200, 225, and I was like, and then it's like I threw it back onto the big pit just to
Get it back up there.
get it back up at the temp. And honestly, I mean, it wasn't our best executed performance.
Now, I did make some ribs, James, and I will tell you the secret to these ribs. No sauce. Matt and John actually... was it? No, I'm saying it was Christian and John.
Yeah.
Actually, I had them wrap. I think I don't know what I was doing something, and they wrapped and they put a little butter and some brown sugar, which is all I wanted, in the wrap. And I thought the ribs came out really good.
They're really good.
James, these ribs are probably somebody was telling me they were the best ribs they'd ever had in their life.
Ooh.
Best ribs. Yeah, multiple people said this about the ribs. This feels good. Just feels.
It does.
I'm just kidding.
Feels great.
Nobody said any of that. Nobody said anything about the ribs. Ribs were tender. They're fall off the bone. Secret was I took them to 210. So
Right.
that was the secret right there. Take your ribs, not 204. I went all the way to 210. I wasn't paying attention. They would definitely fall off the bone. Probably a little bit overcooked, I would say. But
We got
still
rib
ate 'em.
video
Yeah.
and brisket video coming up soon for you guys. So stay tuned to grabbingthebrisket.com. Stay tuned to all our social media platforms. And please stay tuned to Aldan giving people the business.
The business. The best part, man. I actually enjoy going to grabthebrisket.com because there's sometimes I find shirts on there that I want to buy. You know what I mean? Maybe I buy them from Matt. Maybe I buy them from James. I don't know.
Meth Gator, Cocaine Hippo, coming
This
out.
is true. I saw that. You know what I mean? So guys, just go to the website, man. Grabbingthebrisket.com. There's everything you need to find there is there. All the good, cool swag, man. We just got an order in today. See, James got the new shirt on today. Like I say, man, everything you need to find is there. The platforms are there. But just in case, man, you want to go to Twitter, it is at Grab the Brisket. Facebook and Instagram are both one and the same, which is what I always say is that grab them in the brisket.
Yes.
And if you want to email us, it is grab them in the brisket@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
And we will respond to you guys. You know, if you want to hate on us, we don't care. We love
We
feedback.
love the interaction.
We love the
feedback.
interaction. We do.
Please.
And like I say, and
And if you Google us, grab the brisket, we come up on the #1 selection with the tops.
Yeah, if you Google the word grabbing the brisket, there's no other one
With no
called grabbing the
spaces.
This is
and it's
true.
one
Yes,
word.
It's
Yeah.
true.
And if you Google 90-second beer review, we come up as well.
This is true too, but we
Hey.
we can't do that.
We cannot do that
actually,
anymore.
Yeah.
You can. You just Google that, and then you go to grabbing the brisket if it takes you somewhere else. So,
So
remember that.
anyhow,
But
so
if
we're
if
about to get into the
If we were going to do a beer review, we'd be doing the grabbing the brisket.
beer
Beer review.
I don't even want that.
What do we have?
I already saw
Jan?
it. I saw a 10% beer over there.
Yep, that's it. That's a very interesting can.
It is.
Artwork is good. Hey, shout out to Beardo at HEB. The guy's, I had a little chat with him earlier today. He's pretty much collecting the beer that we do for this podcast. So he did say that he posted on his website they had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle beer they ran out of. I was like,
that.
shit, I was here to get it. He's like, well, we get a new shipment in tomorrow, so I'm going to roll up there, tomorrow to see if I can get
Where's
my
it
hands on
at? What do you mean up there? Like downtown?
No, at our HEB.
Oh, at your HEB.
Correct.
Okay. I don't have an HEB.
Yours too.
I have a Kroger.
Yeah.
In a Walgreens.
So what's this beer called?
So what are we working with?
It looks like it says the...
It's a pretty
Ejecto.
badass wrapped can.
Seato?
No, Ejecto, Seato, cuz.
Yeah.
That means leave your... Get your ass out. Get your ass up. That's what it means. Get your ass up.
Ejecto, Seato, cuz.
This is very reminiscent of... I'm thinking of 90s music video.
Oh, it's definitely
like
loud.
the Gorillas or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that would not be 90, but it's definitely loud.
And you see this is by Martin House Brewery?
Another Martin House?
Yep. So
Yeah.
we have a lot of varying scores with these guys. I'm hoping
So-
this is a good one.
Looks like was that a eucalyptus or what do pandas eat?
Yeah, eucalyptus.
Yeah.
So it could be almost misconstrued as a pot plant right there. I'm just saying. But I love this. You have this big, gorilla, and then
Got the gorilla driving.
yeah, with the badass shades on and everything else, and then it's like a gecko and a dog in the back seat,
Right.
and it's like
Almost
they're
like a little Swayze in the back,
well,
right?
it's like, so listen, this is like a husband and wife deal, right? That's
Yeah.
husband and wife up front, and then that's their dog in the back. And if you look under the visor, it's a picture of the.
Koala and dog.
That's right, right. So
The other daughter.
maybe, yeah. I don't know. I love the artwork. Artwork's badass.
It's cool. It's very interesting.
It is 10% alcohol by volume.
10%. Yeah.
Thank the lords on this one. Thank you.
Man,
not
no, it's
messing
going
around.
in reverse.
I can't wait to actually
Yeah.
taste this.
Imperial stout with peanut butter, graham cracker, and vanilla.
Sounds.
Hey, it's got to be delicious, right?
Sounds horrible.
All right, here we go.
All we need is a fire, and we can toast up some chocolate and have some
Right.
s'mores.
Give it a swallow.
This smells like something I've had before. Not like the peanut butter, whatever.
This smells like the Richter scale about to go fucking nuts.
Jesus. I gotta be
Smells
up early
like
in the morning.
I'm not going to go to work tomorrow.
All
Just
right.
kidding.
We should have saved one for John, huh?
No.
He'll be fine.
Damn it.
He's
Sorry,
enjoying
John.
that 6-pack by himself in that hotel right
HEB
now.
has plenty.
Yeah.
I mean, 10% is 10%, so he can.
It's
probably
smooth.
He can have the rest
Yep.
of this. Oh, this shit is good.
I'm picking up the graham cracker.
I'm picking up my dignity.
You got to reach farther down than that.
Got it.
That is very smooth.
It's very good, man.
I have a feeling these chocolate stouts are just like,
Oh, they're gonna fuck me
it's
up.
just another version of chocolate ice cream. Chocolate shake.
Yeah.
Chocolate, you know what I mean?
And just very strong.
Well, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
about to blow your mind. There's no chocolate in this.
But guess what? Once it starts getting hot, we ain't gonna be
This is
drinking this
vanilla.
shit.
It is a stout, though, so that's probably where you're getting that.
Yeah, the stouts are chocolatey.
Yeah.
The malty.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
So I've been told, Matt, by multiple people that
So since I've been going basically on the craft brew road or highway,
Sell out.
that it's going to this and then be like porters and then going to. It's going to take a while before I get to an IPA,
Yeah.
which I hope I never get there. 'Cause
Have
I
you
know
ever had one that you liked this
Yeah.
far?
Yeah, you've had IPA that you liked.
I don't think so. I mean, I may have gave it like a.
highway.
Okay. what do we got here? What do we
Anyhow,
got here?
all right, let's go.
go back to the drink. This is very smooth, right?
It's smooth, stouty. I'm getting a
Stouty.
little graham cracker.
Bam.
Yep.
Yep. This is a James. Like the way that smells.
Like the way that like hits on the back of my throat.
Okay.
That makes sense. Like it, there's very like
Cool.
the alcohol content is like pretty
Weird.
it's like,
Okay.
John edited that out. That made it sound super weird.
Did I mention that I had to go do a blood donation today and took a pint of my blood out of me?
No.
So it's
Hey.
going to be hitting pretty hard.
Hey, go ahead, Matt. Here, you drink mine too. Matt just drank 2 bottles of wine. It takes 10 minutes. All
All right, let's go with scores.
right.
Who wants to go first? Aldan, you go first. I want to hear yours.
Don't-
You
All
set the
right.
bar.
All right, I'll set the bar on this. I love this beer. It's fucking good.
It's better than Bud Light.
Right now it is.
Wow. Damn. Okay.
As of one, yeah, I'm not gonna drink multiple of these, but
could you
right
drink
now, this
multiple?
beer, no, because I'd be fucked up. This beer right now is fucking good. This is another.
You know what's
problem.
funny? You drink 2 Bud Lights, still more alcohol in this one.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like an instant 4-pack for you.
This is still
Or
like
no,
this is
3.
still like y'all know I love these things. This is
Yeah.
like a fucking 9.2
Ooh,
to me.
damn.
Right now.
9.2.
Wow. Okay.
Or I'll go. So it's tasty. It's smooth. I mean, it's not something that you can probably drink a whole lot of. But I'm gonna, very heavy. I'm gonna rate this. I'm gonna say this: 6-pack of Coors Light and one of these right here.
Yeah, you're good for the night.
They might as well put a Mike Tyson punch out on this can.
You out of there
Because you're going to be feeling it for sure. So, but
And it's
hey,
fucking
great
good.
beer. Better than the pizza beer that we had from them.
That's not saying
Oh,
much,
for sure.
but okay.
Still
It's
watching
the same
that.
people.
I'm going to go with a solid 6.0.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I thought you were going to rate it higher than that. Okay. It's a rookie score, though. I don't know
That's
why
a
you did
horrible
that.
Score.
I
Dave
feel like you
Portnoy
just
would
try
punch
to
you in your face
trying to
right
get
now.
a reaction out of us by giving it a 6.0. But okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what I feel.
Jan, can you come in here and totally redeem us?
I can redeem us on this one. On the artwork alone is an 11, right? I love the scene. The scene has so much. It has so much action in this one scene, right? That you're looking at. It's almost like a scene out of a movie, right, or a clip that you're watching there. So I love that. The beer itself, it is kind of heavy, but you take your first drink and you're like, way smoother than what that was supposed to be. With a 10% alcohol, you really think you're gonna get an alcohol taste on it? You're not. No alcohol taste on this. Or you taste the alcohol, but you're not getting a heavy alcohol taste. How about that? But definitely the maltiness, the peanut butter is there. The graham is definitely there. The vanilla, yeah, I taste the vanilla as well. So this beer is firing on all cylinders for me. I'm gonna go. It's a 9.6.
Wow.
Ooh, 9.6.
I was almost there.
Okay.
Too.
9.6. This beer does exactly what it's supposed to do.
Dang.
Wow.
All right.
It's not a false advertisement.
Damn.
No,
Right?
it's not. It's not
It's
at all.
a great tasting
This is a
beer.
great tasting beer.
9.6.
Well, I'm somewhere between you guys and James. I love stouts. Not the biggest fan of all these kind of flavored stouts we have all the time.
And I finished it. I mean,
Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm gonna give it a 7.8. It's a good beer. I enjoy it. Not the biggest fan of the flavored stouts, like I was saying, but still, it's very tasty. And if Aldan's giving it a 9 something,
I give it a 9.2.
yeah, you know it's gotta be good.
Yeah. Well, 9.6 because it's what it deserves.
I mean, it was good. It was good.
So.
Well, go try it for yourself.
Order it.
Ejecto Seato Cuz by Martin.
If you're listening to this from a different city or a different state or whatever else, and you can't get this, then tell them, go to your local grocery store and tell them, I want some Martin House.
Demand it.
The one beer you don't ask for the pizza beer. Right?
Yeah.
Because that sucked.
Do
That
we
was horrible.
accidentally just keep getting Martin House Brewery, or is it just because they have all these crazy flavors?
Because they're putting out so many beers. Like this one right here, we had no idea it was Martin House. They really don't advertise it's Martin House.
Yeah, it's very small.
It's in very fine print on that can. So I actually didn't know that.
They just got a bunch of mad scientist brewers over there just coming up with random stuff.
They really do.
And we got to figure out how many beers, because there's a lot of beers over there that we haven't got to yet.
Oh, we probably have 30 beers over
A
there.
ton of beers that we haven't got to yet.
Yeah. And here's the deal. My liver says I can do it. I'm going to get a checkup here in a week or two. They'll test all my levels. It's going to come back flying colors like it always does. And then I'll be able to have a couple more of those beers.
My liver is,
Shots.
this thing is,
Holes in it.
no, it's
turned upside down.
bulletproof. This bad boy is like, hey, what else you got, homie?
Bring it. I
I'm
dare
here with
you.
you. I'm here with you.
I'm going to go back to Matthew Lillard and Scream, where he's like, liver alone.
Liver alone.
Okay, well, I think that concludes the
Brisket
beer review.
Love that.
And now we go into the next segment of the podcast.
Mr. Riley.
I love how we.
This is the transition.
I like how we transition by saying what we're transitioning to.
Yeah.
It's,
You know what? I love the
it's like
purity of
saying
that.
it's like saying when you're writing a paragraph and you go the next paragraph.
Tab.
Chapter 4.
Tab or something. Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of. So Netflix has like the whole Twilight Zone, like their OG original Twilight Zone.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I've been watching like a shit ton of the episodes, and
They're really good.
really really good. Like the William Shatner.
There's something
There's
on the
someone on
plane.
the plane.
Yeah. There's a man on the
Fantastic.
plane.
But there's a lot of episodes on there, and you see these old. I say old these actors that are young in their prime.
You don't recognize them
Yeah,
until they speak.
right, and you're like, holy crap! Like
Exactly.
William
What do I know that
Shatner,
person?
shit. This guy, Leslie Nielsen, the guy from Naked Gun.
Taken.
I'm like,
Or taken.
yeah, I'm like, oh shit. Anyways,
Oh, Steve Martin. Who's from Naked again? Martin guy. What?
Huh? Leslie Nielsen.
Nielsen?
Leslie Nielsen,
You
yeah,
ever
Naked
taken?
Gun.
That's the same guy.
That's Liam Nielsen.
Oh, Liam.
The guy from Naked Gun was the guy from Taken.
No.
Liam Nielsen.
I was thinking Steve Martin. Who's Steve Martin?
He's another dude with white hair.
Got you.
Father Bride.
Which y'all will be
Father
there
Bride.
one day. All three of y'all
So-
will be
Not
white-
me.
white hair.
Not me.
We were
Got hair
watching
to have white
we
hair.
were watching Twilight Zone, eating dinner or whatever, and Emma decided to eat dinner with us, and she's like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, this is a TV show that they had back in the day. That's obviously black and white. I know you're used to colored TV, but here it is." And one of the episodes, it was about
This
this
is the
doll.
Alfred, right? The Alfred Hitchcock.
Is
So the Twilight Zone and Alfred Hitchcock, right?
Right.
These were shows that got these young actors on, and back then they were they probably were making a name for themselves a little bit or whatever, but they got a lot of actors on there to play these roles that hadn't really blown up yet,
Right.
or on the cusp of blowing up, you know. So you see them now. You're like, oh man, this guy, this is him or whatever else. The same with a lot of those shows back then, or those Twilighty, scary,
Correct. Yeah.
whatever. And one thing going back and looking at, I didn't mean to cut you off. And
There you go.
Whatever is the acting, since their production was so much lower, the quality and everything was so much lower back then, or of that time, the acting had to be a certain quality, right? The acting's so good. It's so believable. When they're terrified,
It was,
they
yeah.
look terrified. It's not this.
And a lot of it was like it was like a one-shot take.
That's right.
To where it was like 2 or 3 minutes of them doing one shot and doing this whole scene. Like if somebody fucked up their words, they had to shut down everything and redo it again.
Yeah, there's no like, okay, stop. Okay, say the line again. Done. Okay, we're
Correct.
moving on.
I love it. I love it when movies nowadays do that, where they get like one shot take, like extended to. Yeah, I love that.
Oh, the one with the camera's like just moving around, just
Yeah,
like
and they
all
don't ever
throughout,
cut. It's
and
just
it
you got the
never
whole thing.
cuts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that type of. I'm a big fan of just older movies. in
Well,
general.
she had a question about. So it was nighttime, and this particular Twilight episode was there were some doll that was kind of not possessed, but it was able to talk and speak, and the stepdad really had a problem with the doll, and the doll really had a problem with the stepdad. Anyway, not to go too
go
far
put
into
some
the story.
gasoline in the drink.
Right.
He loves gasoline,
Yeah.
Cindy.
Or it was Tina. It was Talking Tina.
Talking Tina. Wow.
Talking Tina said,
Is that
"I'm
a
gonna
doll?
kill you."
Is that a doll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and then now the one. Are you talking about the one that says now it has the hearing aids gone or something like that?
No.
What?
No, because I heard about that. So
No,
yes.
this is a Twilight Zone movie or show.
Okay, well, I'm talking about something totally
And it may
different.
have been, yeah, it may have been
Something
like,
totally different where there's people that are like now. So I had my upbringing dolls that were like, okay, listen to everything, but now they're coming out with one that says now they don't hear anything.
And they're like, what does that mean? They heard everything before? So, like, I don't know.
The dolls
So,
hear something and they didn't hear something before?
Yeah. But now they're coming out with one that can't hear anything because it's...
It's listening to you.
No. Blind... Oh, they call it not blind deaf. God damn it.
I don't know what you're saying anymore.
I'll tell you what, that 10% alcohol was great.
Hey, Martin House, you have done it again. Thank you so much.
We've been great.
But no, I mean, so the doll apparently has there's a stepfather issue with this whole story, and he did not like it. First off, right at the bat, I think the wife was a doctor, and the stepdad was like, "Where did you get the doll at? How much did you pay for the doll?" Blah blah blah. Starts going just going crazy. I'm like, okay. And so he's like being really like jackass like.
Well,
in the story. So talking Tina, everybody leaves the room and she's like, I don't like you.
Just at the stepdad?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Nobody's pulling the string, right?
I hate you. I think I'm gonna kill you. And he's like, and he's trying to convince these people that this doll's talking to him. But everybody's like, what's wrong with you? Like, he ends up going off.
He's the problem.
Yeah, one scene, like, he goes into his garage, and I'm like, he pulls out, like, he has a grinder, like a circular saw. Just like, he's trying to cut this head of this doll off. He's grinding. He just boom, boom,
She
going.
sparks nothing,
She's
right?
sparking. She pulls up, no scratch. He puts her in vice grips.
I'm going to kill you.
And he's like squeezing. He's trying to, like, can't do it.
He tried to bury it.
Finally, he, like, puts her in a burlap sack.
Yeah.
And then he, like, ties it up and then he puts it in a trash can.
Mm-hmm.
And then he sets the lid on it and he puts bricks on top of the trash can in his garage. And then he goes to bed. Yeah. Long story short, he ends up dying because he tripped over the doll going downstairs. He broke his neck.
Did it end right there?
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
but what brought me to this whole thing is, like, Emma's watching this thing and she's like, why is the lighting weird on this? Like, it's dark time, the kid's in bed, but there's light everywhere. I'm like, it's a freaking black and white movie. They have to provide lights and shade. Yeah, we get it. There's a weird light coming from over here. But she was like, oh, okay, that's
great. Now I understand why your daughter has been giving my daughter all of her American Girl dollars or whatever those things are called.
Yeah, we don't want those.
She's been passing them all off.
It's not Emma.
Yeah.
It's James. James is like, these dolls are speaking to me.
All right, really quick, before we have to leave, this is going to be a mini episode. I think we're running a little late. So, I asked and posed the question. I saw this earlier today on Reddit, so I can't take the credit for it. What animal, and it's kind of like I don't know what you would say, like me posing this question or whatever. What animal do you think you could fight and win?
Okay. Yeah.
But it's a loaded question.
I feel like we revise it because I'm pretty sure I could beat the crap out of a Chihuahua.
Correct.
But we're saying the toughest thing that you can beat, right?
The toughest animal that you think that you can fight.
Obviously,
and win.
you're not going to fight a polar bear,
right? Yeah.
Right?
No.
So, what is the most aggressive animal out there that you can fight?
That you think you can win?
Man, that's a good question, James.
Like, are you squaring up against a kangaroo?
Dude,
I would
those
punch
guys.
a kangaroo in his face.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen videos of a dude who punches a kangaroo. Remember that one? The kangaroo had his dog in a headlock.
Right.
Goes up there and punches, and just look confused, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm punching a kangaroo in his face.
I mean, right off the top of my head, I'm going even like a tough dog, like a pit bull or something like that. I'm pretty sure it might get a good hold of my arm or something. But I feel like once I gouge those eyes out or something, I'm pretty sure I can take that.
You slip up and fall, next thing you just get your throat, you're done.
Done.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think, Jan?
A rabbit or something? Maybe like a...
You can't fuck with them rabbits.
Maybe a cute little beagle. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, we just fisticuffs against these things. We're just
I think
fistcuffing.
I think if I had to pick an animal that I think that I could, the baddest animal that I could beat up, I'm gonna have to go with like, I don't know, maybe like a black bear or something.
Not an adult.
a black bear.
Yeah,
You kidding me?
yeah.
Like a little adolescent bear.
Put some claw covers on his damn thing.
A little baby
Yeah.
black bear, like a little teddy
whatever.
bear.
I can't pick it up or anything. I don't know.
Aldan, what kind of animal? The toughest animal you think you could take in a
Well,
fight?
I can tell you like this: your bear approach is wrong, because I could say so. Like a brown bear,
I don't think so.
the brown bear is the one that you want. Brown is get down. So black attack. If it's a polar bear, you just fucking better hope for the best.
Oh yeah, we're talking about
Yeah.
What about a horse?
Okay.
Well, just don't stand behind it, and you'd probably be all right.
No.
I don't know. Like, how do you beat?
Even
Will you
deer.
punch in the face? Like, I
Have you
mean,
seen- have
Are
you
we
seen
talking
the
about
dude that
how to subdue a?
Did you see
Well,
the guy
it's
that got
what
destroyed by
animal
a
do you
deer?
think you can win in a fight?
I don't know. An octopus, maybe. I don't know. Hey, a fish.
Mine is like kittens and dogs and
Yeah,
octopi.
I don't know. I saw a deer on a video one time destroy a dude, almost killed it. Killed a dude because his hoofs are razor ass sharp and he has sprayed some
is
docent on him.
You have
or
no
something.
chance against the animal kingdom.
Yeah, I don't know. Like we're
There's
not
zero chance.
We're just smarter.
I'm telling you, I could beat the
Right.
crap out of a sheep. Okay, I'll just say that much.
Until it's ready
Bring
to
that
say
sheep
no.
on.
Until it's ready to say no. Like a little Billy goat. That thing's gonna be like nah, and then it's
Grab those back legs, start
Yeah.
spinning, and chunk that thing.
That's how.
This is not a PETA-friendly episode.
No, definitely not.
all right. Well,
Hey,
I'm
food stop.
tired.
One
guys,
really
too.
quick side, and we're going to shut it down, Alden, before you leave. I know you're tired. Did you see the Uber girl flip out on these?
No, I haven't seen this.
I did.
God dang it, dude. She's so... Okay, so...
I was 3 of them, wasn't it?
There's 3 girls in
Yeah.
the back of this
On
car.
that Asian guy.
Yeah, and I was like, all of them need to get their butts
I
whooped.
didn't watch the video
It-
because I don't like to watch shit like that. But
I watched
because
the video.
you know why? Because that means you watched it. And then you
I watched the
just
video,
feel
and
their
then I
shit.
watched her videos of she posted trying to say that
I mean,
Defend
she got
herself?
you.
defend herself, like, oh hey, no, I was just trying to protect myself, all that stuff like that. Anyways, so she flips out on an Uber driver because the Uber driver's like, hey, bro, you gotta wear a mask, okay? And so and she was basically like, I'm not wearing a mask. And it got to the point where he pulled over into the side of a freeway or a highway,
Like, get
and
the fuck out.
he's like, hey,
Yeah.
you have to get out. I mean, if you can't abide by the rules, you have to get out. And she's like, hey, no, fuck you, whatever. And she rips his mask off. She jumps over in the front seat, tries to grab his phone. She grabs his phone.
This is the content people are looking.
He ends up grabbing his phone back, and he was like, "You need to leave. You need to get out. You just leave or whatever." They end up eventually the video cuts off, but they end up eventually leaving, and apparently pepper spray gets sprayed
Yeah.
into the car, which is so fucked up. It's so messed up.
They
And so-
planned this.
No.
Fuck yeah, they planned that. The girls that did that, they fucking planned that shit.
Well, I think no. I think it just led to that where they're like, we'll do whatever we want then.
It's now we got to the point where it's like, and one of the things that I may mention, Uber came back and was like, "Hey, to this guy, this driver is like, here's $20, get your vehicle cleaned."
$20.
Because that's gonna do it. Because that's gonna do it.
Right. And then all of a sudden, and then they were like, "No, okay, well, here's $40, get your vehicle cleaned."
God.
And then it goes viral, and then all this backlash is coming back. It was like Uber's like, "Well, here's $120. Here, get your vehicle cleaned." But I think now a GoFundMe page has been set up for this Uber driver that they're trying to help this guy. But this girl has come on social media trying to say, hey, it's not me. It's not my fault. My boyfriend taught me how to protect myself.
No,
And
they did that shit on purpose.
take up for myself and all that good stuff. And so she goes on. She's like, I'm not going to use Uber anymore. I might sue them. But now I'm going to use Lyft for now on. F those other guys, I'm using Lyft. Well, Lyft came right back
Said,
into
nah,
her.
bitch. Nah, bitch.
He was like, hey, we're good. We don't need you.
We don't. Have a nice day.
That's,
we don't.
that's
we
the
don't want
problem.
you.
These young kids, that's how they fucking
Right.
treat society now. It's like,
Dude, if
how's
I
the
was-
best content I can get? And that's why I hate us being fucking content creators, because we're fucking falling in
No,
line.
well, it's not really, but
We are.
But if I was going to be an Uber driver, and I had some smart ass, that's why I would ride. I'd ride with another
But the
female.
problem is, if
right?
you get aggressive,
and I'm like, no,
you get aggressive,
I'm telling you
then
what,
you're fucked.
Listen, I would ride with another female beside me, and it's like, as this person got aggressive, I'm like, all right, turn off camera, beat the shit out of them. Thank you.
Yeah.
Surrogate
It'd be
fighter.
like China.
That's
You
right.
bring
Yeah.
China in
Yeah.
with you, yeah.
Exactly. Kick
Well,
the shit out of them.
Go ahead and
please.
take
Thank
her
you.
out of there.
Done.
Yeah.
all these share riders, these Lyft riders and Ubers or whatever, every one of them have dash cams in.
Oh, yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's to
You have
protect
to.
themselves, because literally there's a YouTube channel dedicated to just
Dash cam
crazy
Ubers. Yeah.
jackasses that act like assholes. And
Oh, I know.
For content.
apparently one thing is like you take a Lyft or an Uber, and halfway there you cancel it.
Oh, I've seen that. Yep. And but the drivers, they just immediately stop, get out.
Now it's to
Yeah.
the point where like they've caught on, but prior to that, they'd cancel it, they'd get to whatever,
They wouldn't know.
and it was a free ride.
Yep.
Well, when you cancel one, if
See,
someone
that's
picks you up,
fucking-
you're still paying. You're not paying the full ride.
That's fucked up.
That's
dude.
Well, you cancel it midway as you're driving
No,
through.
no, I know. But so what happens is, so I've been at the airport where I've had an Uber come to pick me up. I'm standing there, but the driver never. I watch him. His car never shows up. Right, his car is out nowhere. Never. I'm watching all the car license plate numbers. Nope, not coming. Call the dude, and he is on a ride somewhere else. I'm like, hey, are you coming to pick me up? And he's like, no, you'll have to cancel on your side. Once I cancel on my side, I automatically paid like $15.
Ugh.
Right? So then I have to dispute it and go in and say, hey, I did not take this ride. They're like, why are you disputing this? I'm like, because the guy never picked me up. I sat there on the side of the road.
I've never had that issue, man.
I have. I've had it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always at the airport, never anywhere else.
Right. But I've never
So-
also had the issue where they want to just come pick me up and drop me off. I guess that's the influencer at that point, asking for a ride and then saying, hey, drop me off here, and then getting
Now, I
getting
did.
charged for the rest of the ride. I don't know. That's why
Well, I
hate
think
influencers.
Uber and
I hate
Lyft and all
them.
these people are catching up to their games.
Yeah.
Because they're like, as soon as they're driving, they get a little.
So you're
and they're
saying,
like, oh
Uber-
shit, you canceled your ride, pulled over to the side of the road, or you can get out.
What
They're
would
like,
you do?
Whoa, hey, what are you doing?
What would you do?
Hey, no, you canceled your ride.
You have to get out now.
Get out.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's what I would do.
So, what's funny is I actually hired an Uber one time. We're going to what's the Gas Monkey Bar and Grill in Dallas, right?
Yep.
We get there, the place is closed, which I told everybody it was going to be closed. It was like late at night or whatever. So the dude's like, "All right, we'll see you later." I was like, "Hey, man, we have to call another Uber to get out of here."
Yeah.
They just drop you off, and the guy's like,
completely different guy.
"You need to get out." I was like, "Hey, look, man, here's $20.
It don't work that
Can
way.
you?"
Yeah.
No, it does work that way because he didn't turn us on. He goes, "Where do you want to go?" I was like, "Take us to a
He's
bar."
a crook. That's the problem.
And then, so then he took us to a bar. And I was like, we get there, we go inside, and we called another Uber from there, and then went back to the hotel.
That means he's cutting out his Uber company. That's
That's right.
the problem.
Yeah. Hey, I've seen plumbers cut out their plumbers companies.
Not this one.
All right, what do you got, Matt?
All right, real quick, I have a barbecue win that I think you guys are going to like.
Let me hear it.
So Bourbon Hills Barbecue made a little post. It just said pork steaks in all caps. Not those boring old pork chops. Dirt cheap, juicy, just scrumptious. Glad those guys from grabbing the brisket sold them so well after years of passing them by. Hit them with the old reverse sear, smoked to 175, then seared for 200 on that char griller grills Acorn, Akorn, and they got a beautiful picture, nice char on them. They look great. So I'm just glad we're turning more people on these pork steaks, man. The only thing I'm not glad about is because I don't want those prices to start going up. I like paying my $6 for like 8 steaks.
You know that's going to happen. You know everybody's going to start cooking on those, and they're like done.
Yeah, that's Bourbon Hills
$20
barbecue.
a pound.
Where are they out of?
Johnson City, Tennessee.
So somebody from Tennessee,
Yep.
right? Listened to our podcast and heard about our pork steaks, and then just put it down in their restaurant?
I don't know if there's a restaurant or what. It's all I know is that they look delicious.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought maybe it was a restaurant or something.
I'm not sure if it's a restaurant or not, but yeah.
Okay. That's legit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Heck
Thanks,
yeah.
thanks for the mention. Thanks for the at. We appreciate the support. Hey, guys, go check out grabbingthebrisket.com.
There it is. Fire.
Is it fire?
It's always fire, James.
That's what I think. So, hey, guys, until next episode, hey, loved and enjoyed talking barbecue with you guys.
Thanks, everybody. We've been great.
Dang it, Bobby. Just grab the brisket. Or we would like to give a special thanks to FOGO Premium Hardwood Lump Charcoal, Bolner's Fiesta Spices, CoolieNation Custom Koozies, Cambro Manufacturing, Yeti Cooler, the Smoke Sheep Barbecue Newsletter, and Texas Brew Hopper. We appreciate their support. Y'all guys go check them out.